Transition went really seamlessly. 2K was very excited about signing an agreement with the WWE and producing the games. They have a lot of fans over at 2K, fans of the WWE license. They really believe in it. They really believe in the games, and so they were really fully behind making the games, and so that's very refreshing for us to be able to have that support and also just the passion. Whenever you can passionately create something, you're always going to get great results because you're putting all your effort into it. And so that was something that we just took away as a positive thing, and it all just happened very quickly, and everything worked out really nicely. And so we're just really excited about this new publisher and being able to work with them and to continue to make great games into the future. Well, they really serve as the inspiration for where we eventually want to be. They make fantastic sports games already. NBA 2K is a phenomenal game. We've used that a lot as inspiration. They've been able to help out a lot as far as what techniques they use in the NBA game that could be shared with our game. So we work extremely closely with that team. We speak with them every day. They've been involved in various aspects of not only production but on marketing, on every aspect of creating the game. And so you're going to feel that 2K vibe to the game as you play it, and it's only going to get stronger and stronger as we become more and more immersed into that culture. So by the way, they've made their impact felt, and they continue to help out wherever they can to make a great game. Working with Yuke's is fantastic. They're a great partner. They obviously are developing the core of the game as we support them in doing that as the publisher and the production team, and they continue to make great games. So we are there with them, hand in hand, making sure that they're able to put out the product that they want, that we want, and they've been a great partner throughout the whole process. They're very easy to work with, one of the easiest developers I've ever worked with. They are very receptive to new ideas. They want to be better and better as a developer, which is the best quality you can have as a developer. How do you strive to be better? They have that desire within them. As long as they have that desire within them and they continue to get better and better, the sky's the limit with Yuke's and the quality of games we can make in WWE games. We spent a lot of time making sure that the animations look high quality in the game. One of the key areas we focused on was navigation. So this is the walking, the running, the dragging. Probably the animations you see the most 80% of the time as you're playing. They have to look really good. In the past, we felt they looked a little bit stiff and robotic. So we spent a lot of time completely overhauling those motions, capturing new ones. We also added what we call gesturing, where as I'm walking around, my character can do small gesturing on its own when you don't have to control it, where he may adjust his wristband, or he may wipe sweat off his brow, he may taunt your opponent, and you can do that naturally and it feels fluid. So a lot of the animations have been improved to offer a higher quality experience, and I think fans will recognize that as soon as they pop in. We added this new functionality where you can catapult your opponent, whether he's running at you or whether you Irish whip him. Once he comes back to you, you can pop him up in the air, and then you can do your catch finisher that way. So we showed off today at the press event the rock bottom, the sweet chin music, some examples of moves you can do with your catch finishers, the attitude adjustment. So what's really cool about that is last year for 13 it was only a defensive move. You only could pull those off if your opponent was jumping at you. Now it's an offensive move. You can trigger it yourself and pull those off whenever you want. So that's really cool. And then we've added over 10 new catch finishers in the game. So obviously as the roster gets revealed, you'll be able to start hearing about some of these new catch finishers. We had the ring collapse and breaking through the announcer table last year. We wanted to expand those. But not only just adding some new ones in the environment, which we did, we added a new one where you can do it at the ring post, where you can smash your opponent's head. We also did one where you can do a DDT on the apron. So those are two examples of new ones. But we also we wanted to add character-specific OMG moves. These are moves that are character-related moves, like John Cena can do a double attitude adjustment. And so what's really cool about that is that It's an amazing moment that's happened in the game. Also, it changes the way multi-man matches are played because now you can do moves on 2 guys. You can hit one finisher on 2 guys, which helps you win the match a little more easily because it's tough to win a match when you have 2 opponents trying to go after you. But now you can hit that move and it gives you some free time to be able to attack them separately. So we've added that. The double attitude adjustment is one example. We also added the double shell shock for Ryback, double choke slam. So a lot of cool new character-specific OMG moves. So those are some examples of some new gameplay moves that have been added, not only to build up the past ones, but also to change the way they work a little bit. We're definitely going to continue to improve on the audio. We're not satisfied with where it's at last year, and so we've made a lot of strides this year to continue to improve it, and we're going to look at it every year to get better and better. Audio isn't something that just overnight it gets magically improved. It takes some time to refine it, to continue to remove old lines and put in new lines, to restructure the commentary system. So we are going to feature commentary again, of course, this year, and we're going to spend a lot of time improving it. And I think once we get closer towards our ship date, fans are going to be able to see that and see the improvement, and they'll continue to see the improvement throughout the years, I think. And 2K puts the same emphasis on having great audio. They know how important it is, obviously, with the NBA franchise, and so they're going to help us every step of the way to get better and better with audio. That was something that we weren't worried about at all. And the reason is because we have so many ideas, so many things that we want to accomplish in the game. And so for us, it's we get to take a look at all the ideas that we've had, all the cool new ways that we can present a story into the game, and find what's going to be the best fit. And so we look at it as a way to push ourselves to be better. Whenever we do something really successful in the past game, naturally people are always wondering, well, how are you going to top that? We always look at it like, wow, we have such a great building block. How can we improve it? How can we make it better and better? So I'm always never worried about successes. I'm always happy about successes. The failures are the areas that we felt like we didn't deliver as much as we wanted. Those are the areas that maybe we're thinking, how can we get better? How can we improve this? That's where really our main focus is. On the success, we're just excited and we're like, okay, well, we did such a great job on attitude error. Let's build on that. Let's make it even stronger. It's not the number. I mean, that bar that you're looking at is not the accurate number. It's kind of created structurally just for the demo. So, but it is one of our largest rosters ever. We're not going to reveal the final number just yet, but we will obviously once we announce the roster, you'll know. But we continue to make the roster bigger and bigger, and this year will be one of our largest rosters ever. It's always possible that we can expand the platforms of which the game's released. I think obviously the company looks at it on a year-by-year basis and what makes the most sense, where the fans are, and so it continues to be evaluated, but nothing's ever ruled out. Each year is just an evaluation of what makes the most sense. I'm not involved in that decision-making, of course. I'm just focused on making a great game, and I think obviously those topics come up every year.
Bonjour à tous et bienvenue à Los Angeles. Je suis avec mes copains Michael et Franklin et moi c'est Trevor. On vient faire une analyse de GTA 5. Je la refais en français. Bonjour.